While some travelers have the option to activate the international roaming on their home country phone plans, that's either really expensive or not a good option for those who will be in China long term. The best solution is to get your own Chinese SIM card.
Moving to a new country can be intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. In this series, we'll take you by the hand and show you exactly how to survive. Don't stress. China is so easy.
Having traveled around Asia for over 9 years, I highly recommend traveling through China with a smartphone. You can get map directions, use Chinese voice translations, use the popular WeChat app, book Chinese trains, and so much more. Your smartphone can take all the most common pains out of traveling, so you can focus more on having a good time. We'll go more into important apps for China and functions in future videos, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for future videos. But to do all these things, you need network access for your phone, which often requires buying a local China SIM card. Overall, I recommend 3 ways to connect to China's mobile network using your phone. If you know for sure your phone is unlocked, you can purchase a Chinese SIM card prior to your arrival in China. If you're already in China or it's too late to purchase a prepaid Chinese SIM card, you can always visit the office of a local service provider in China to get the SIM card. If your phone isn't unlocked but you still need to use a phone in China, you can either rent a phone or use international roaming from your home carrier. In order to better understand how to use your mobile phone internationally or how China treats cellular customers, let's start off with some basics of Chinese SIM cards. If you purchased your phone at a discount or you currently lease your phone via contract, it's likely your phone is locked by your carrier. Unfortunately, if this is the case, you can't use Chinese SIM cards. Until you make a request to your carrier, in some cases pay off the balance of your phone entirely, the mobile phone will remain locked into the service provider. If you're not sure if your phone is locked or unlocked, I've put a link in the description to check your phone's compatibility with Chinese networks. If it is, you can contact your phone carrier and explain you need the unlocked code for your trip to China. As long as you don't have any outstanding balances on your account, your wireless carrier generally will have 0 objections to unlocking your phone. Expect this process to take a few days, so plan ahead should your trip to China be coming up. During my second trip to China, I was surprised to find out after landing that my previous phone plan no longer worked, despite having plenty of credit left over from the previous trip. This happened because Chinese phone providers cancel unused SIM cards after a certain amount of time. You'll want to be careful not to buy your Chinese SIM card too far in advance. Once you buy a prepaid China SIM card, it may only last 30 days upon activation, so time your purchase accordingly and request your SIM card to activate on the day you land in China. Remember to also only buy enough credit to last you for your trip. Even if you do revisit China, your leftover credit will likely be forfeited after 30 or 60 days. Don't worry, you can always top up your phone in China if you run out of credit. I'll put a link in the description on how to do that. The Chinese government requires registration to activate a SIM card. If you purchase a prepaid Chinese SIM card before you leave, this means providing your passport. When buying a prepaid China SIM card, don't be surprised when the company requires you to send a photocopy of your passport. It's an unavoidable part of the process to activate the SIM card. If you purchase the SIM card within China, this could mean providing biometric data such as face scan and fingerprints in addition to your passport. Now today, we're going to be buying a SIM card in China, as I'm already here and I'll take you through all you need to do this. I would recommend this step for anyone that is looking to stay in China for a longer period of time and people looking to work in China. There are 3 major cellular providers in China: China Telecom, China Unicom, and China Mobile. Unfortunately, China Telecom SIM cards don't work with phones purchased outside of China. So even though you'll see plenty of China Telecom stores in China, you'll want to stick with either China Unicom or China Mobile. While China Mobile is the market leader in China and generally has the best nationwide coverage, China Unicom is compatible with more foreign phones, allowing them to access 3G, 4G, and 5G services. So very interesting. I just went up here to China Mobile office and they just told me they do not accept any passports in the small business shops. So you have to go to a regional business hall, as they call it. You have to go to their main offices in whatever city you're in. And only there do they have permission to handle passports. the plot thickens. Right, so it's the next day. I'm here at the China Telecom head office. I was suggested to come here because foreigners have to register with their passports. Only the head offices in the city are allowed to register their passport. But it looks like there's a bit of a queue here today. So we'll just have to wait. All this line waiting, of course, is because of the COVID-19. It normally never sort of looks like this anyway. So this is temporary.
介绍信没带是吧？
介绍信我带了，但是我这个打印不了，它。
Unfortunately, I was not allowed to record inside, but I got the SIM card. It's locked and loaded, and basically it was so easy. All I needed to do was give them my passport, the new SIM card number, which they give you when you get the SIM card. You write it on the form, you sign. Now, believe it or not, there was actually someone that spoke English in there, and she took me to a small table and we sat down and she discussed all the payment plans with me. And the Bob's uncle, I got my SIM card. They helped me install it into my phone, and I'm ready and good to go. The smallest package you can get here is 39 RMB per month, and that gives you 30 gigs that you can download for the entire month. And you pay that every month. You top up your card again with 39 RMB, and you're good to go. But if that 30 gigs runs out, you will pay an extra 30 RMB per gigabyte that you go over. So it can get quite expensive. What I would recommend though is if you get a Wi-Fi package, you get a SIM card included with 30 gigs per month. So with your regular house Wi-Fi, that's going to cost you about 189 RMB per month. And that includes Wi-Fi for your house. You get a TV box for free. You can watch as many movies and channels as you want for free at your house. And you get a SIM card with 30 gigs per month included into that. So that sounds like a much better deal to me than just buying a regular SIM card. But there you have it. That's how easy it is to buy a SIM card in China. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to share with your friends. Stay tuned for the next video because we're going to be showing you how to use the underground train in China. This is Jack signing off from Xi'an. I'll see you in the next one. 谢谢.